video, we're going to be discussing private label rights and private label right videos and how to properly rebrand those videos. You see, one of the fastest ways of making consistent, viable income is to create your own product and sell it. But see, the problem is that not everyone has the time or the expertise to do so. You see, if you don't have your own product branded with your own name or your company's name or your company's brand, then guess what? You're leaving money on the table. You see, creating a video course is very, very time consuming unless you know the material well and know how to teach it. Because at the end of the day, even if you hire a voiceover artist, if the content itself isn't written well, then it's going to become obvious to the buyer that they're not going to learn anything. And at the end of the day, they're not going to buy from you. So your whole goal is to get people to buy from you, consume the video course, and come back to you because they really enjoyed your content. Fortunately, there are pre-made video products out there with private label rights. And it gives you the right that allows you to reposition it in your own brand name. So essentially, you get to take these pre-made videos that's made by an expert and rebrand it in your own name. But see, here's the downside. 99% of the population who buy these types of products with private label rights, they simply stamp their name on the product and then go out there and sell it. You know, that may have worked back in the day, but it doesn't work as effective now. It may, you may have success for a week. It may be successful for a month, maybe even a year. But it's not a long-term strategy. You see, looking like everyone else is the fastest way for you to fail and not make a lot of money from your products. In fact, if you purchase a product with private label rights, don't pay attention to all the graphics because all the graphics will kind of pull you in. So don't pay attention to all the graphics. Pay attention to the quality of the product itself. How is the content quality? How is the course taught? How is the video course taught? How does the voiceover sound? These are important facts when you're looking at private label right videos or any kind of private label rights products. You want to pay attention to the quality, because if the quality isn't there, then no one is going to purchase that product. And guess what? No one is going to come back and purchase from you because they feel like you have a low quality product. But I'm sure since you're watching this video that you're the smart 1% of the population, because you already know you don't want to be like everyone else. You don't want to be competing with 1,000 people. You want to be competing with you and you alone. That's why private label rights content should be rebranded to reflect your voice, your business, or your own personal style. If you're trying to figure out how to use PLR videos and rebrand them to sell them as your own, then keep listening, because in this video course, you're going to discover how to rebrand any private label rights video with just a few simple tweaks so that you can begin running your very own profit pulling machine on autopilot. And I guarantee you, the things that you learn in this course, you will not learn anywhere else. So right now, you can get access to a step-by-step training video that shows you how to do it the right way, from a private label rights expert that has seen what has worked and what's not working. So guys, this is from real experience, and this is not from theory. So here's a quick overview of what's going to be covered inside the video course. In video number 1 is the introduction, where we'll talk about mindset. We're going to give you a quick overview and we'll talk about what you need to have in hand. Video number 2 is what everyone else does. In order to not do what everyone else is doing, then you need to understand what the majority of people do with these private label right products. Video number 3 will discuss the missing piece of the puzzle. In video number 4, we'll talk about how to help. The videos 2, 3, and 4 are actually the fundamental foundations before you can actually move on. These will teach you how to actually increase your profits when you're using these PLR products. Video number 5, we're going to talk about voice reputation. And when I say voice reputation, let's say, for example, you bought a PLR video course and the person speaking is a male, but you're a female. Or let's just say you're in a different country. Maybe the voiceover is not, you're an American and the voiceover is not American. These are some common concerns when people purchase PLR videos. So how do you go about branding yourself when it's not your own voice or the person speaking does not sound like you? Again, this is a common concern that I've seen over the years from people who are interested in private label rights. However, this little trick that we're going to show you will help you bypass this issue without having to really recreate everything, which most people do. There's nothing wrong with recreating everything in your own voice, but it does take time. So we want to give you a shortcut that'll get you up and running as quickly as possible. And see, video number 6, we're going to talk about the video intro strings. Video number 7, we'll talk about the software required in order to edit your videos, how to add a video intro logo string, how to add soundtracks to your videos. So we'll go over some of those things. We'll talk about some of the different softwares that you can use to edit your videos. Video number 8, we'll talk about how to actually take what you learn in video 6 and 7 and apply it. So this will be an actual practical application. And then last but not least, video number 9, we'll talk about how to quickly render your videos, video projects at a very, very fast pace. You see, most video editors out there requires you to render your videos one by one. So the software that we use will allow you to speed up that process. Let's just say you have 10 videos and you need to render them as 4 different files. Let's just say you need an MP4, an MP3, a flash file, a HD file. That's 40 different files you're going to have to render. So if you're going to use most softwares out there, then they will make you render them one by one. But if you use the software that we recommend, then there's a bulk rendering feature that I haven't seen used anywhere else. There may be some out there, but they're hard to find. However, we're going to teach you a method that will help you quickly render those videos. So with that being said, grab this video series now and learn how to rebrand your private label rights video series so that you can start your very own profit-pulling branding machine the right way. All right, guys, I will see you on the inside.